There were shootings during evacuation of people from Irpin through Romanivka. The journalist Roman Suhan reports from the scene that 2 boys, a woman and a child, were shot dead. Russian invaders have broken their regime of silence for the second time and did not allow the civilians to move out of Mariupol through the Green Corridor. The regional military administration of Donetsk informed that Russian army had started fire in the direction where a civil column was supposed to move. As a result, people could not leave the city. We should note that Mariupol is now in humanitarian crisis. There is no water, electricity, and heating, no internet and phone connection in the city. Russian occupiers fired at Vinnytsya airport. President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the airport had been hit by 8 missiles and was completely destroyed. Also in Vinnytsya region, a military unit in the village of Havrishivka was fired upon. There was a fire in a warehouse with fuel and lubricants. Rescuers are working on the spot. 4 people were pulled out from under the rubble. 1 of them died. A spokesman for the Air Force Command, Yuri Ignat, said that according to preliminary information, the missiles were flying from Transnistria.
Ми повторюємо кожного дня: закрийте небо над Україною.
We repeat every day: close the sky over Ukraine. Close for all Russian missiles, for Russian combat aircraft, for all these terrorists. Create a humanitarian air zone. No missiles, no air bombs. We are people, and it is your humanitarian duty to protect us, to protect people. And you can do this. If you don't give us at least planes so we can protect ourselves, one conclusion can be made. You also want us to be killed very slowly. It is also the responsibility of world politicians and Western leaders, from today and forever.
Від сьогодні і назавжди.
There are about 1,700 foreign students living in the dorms of Sumy State University. They are terrified by the bombings. These students are provided with medical supplies and, when necessary, receive medical care. They are provided with food and water, as there is no water and in some areas no electricity, due to the bombing of the city of Sumy for 2 days in a row in the area where the dorms are located.
We have food, but no water since yesterday. As you can see, we have help. There is still food at the supermarket. Ukrainian people are also helping us. They bring us food. We receive water at 12 o'clock, and we also use it.
We are all scared. This kind of thing is something that we never thought would happen. I came here just 2 months ago. I really wanted to do this course and progress my future, and I would love to stay, but the situation will not allow it. So the best I can do is leave.
The rector of the university said that a green corridor is needed to evacuate the students, and it doesn't currently exist. Therefore, foreign students cannot leave the city safely. Since the beginning of the war, more than 1.5 million Ukrainians have gone abroad in search of security. People spent 3 days on the way from Kyiv to Uzhhorod-Vishnya-Nemetske checkpoint on the Ukrainian-Slavic border, where they spent 2 more days standing in line at the border. Locals set up places where refugees could eat and warm themselves by the fire. Men aged 18 to 60 were banned from leaving Ukraine because they are subject to mobilization. Therefore, mostly women with children, as well as pensioners, are in line at the border. In the first days of Russia's invasion of Ukraine, thousands of cars stood in line at the checkpoint, and as many people wanted to cross the border on foot. Currently, the queues there have decreased.